Libra, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'd like to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out, as it does help the channel and others have a chance to hear the messages that they need to at this point in time. I want to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It's definitely going to resonate completely for some of you, but not all of you. So whatever resonates is yours. Take that, leave the rest behind. Don't forget to check your Venus, Moon, and your rising signs, because those will fill in and give you a much bigger picture of the information that's coming through to you around this. Spirit wants you to know why you're on this path and where it's leading you. Reading, okay? So we are getting a soul's journey card. This is going to tell you why you're on this path, okay? Acceptance. Capricorn just got this, and you saw me shuffle. So this is about learning to accept the things that you can't change. So some of you are likely going through something right now that you didn't expect to be going through. Something where, you know, maybe you had a relationship breakup, or maybe you lost your home, your lease isn't being renewed, you have to move out of your apartment, maybe you didn't get that job, or you got fired or laid off, whatever. It's something along those lines that, you know, you just cannot wrap your head around understanding why it's happening, and it's pulling you under. But it's for good reason, okay? Now we're going to get a motivation manifesto card for you, and this is going to tell you where this is leading you to, where this path is leading you to. So the path you're on is one of losing something, having to let go of something, having to surrender. And this is going to tell you why, because it's leading you someplace different, okay? Oh, brother. Look at these cards. Holy cow. And my candle over here is going nuts. Energetically, there's something going on here for you, Libra. Something big. Okay. The great joys in life come when we are spontaneous and authentic while engaging in activities we care about. And the great miseries come when too many days stack up where we are conforming and posing while doing things we have no passion for. So it sounds to me like maybe you have been or are in a situation that's no longer what it was at one point. It's no longer pleasing you the way it used to, but it's easier to stay, right? It's easier to continue forward in that situation. But I have a feeling this is, if it isn't already, it's heading for a tower moment, because you're not on path at this point in time. Okay, now we're going to get Light Seers cards, and this spread that we're going to lay out here is going to give us more information and guidance on your path, okay? All the decks are listed below. Click on the title of this video. That will drop down the description box. That will give you the list of all the decks. It will also give you the extended link to take you to the extended version of this video. Two of Pentacles. This is all about everything being up in the air. No certainty. It's all about uncertainty. Nothing's balancing out. It's things are not functioning from a harmonious or balanced place, and you're finding that you're having to juggle things just to make them work in your life anymore. But it's a place of uncertainty. You're just not certain anymore what the heck is going on. And that's where acceptance comes in, right? Ooh, the Devil. Yeah. This could be about obsessions, addictions, Time to change. This could be something that you're obsessed with, someone that you're obsessed with, or it could, like I said, be an addiction of some kind, and it's time to let go of it. Six of Cups. This is something from the past, something or someone from the past. And like I said, if this is a breakup and they are now considered part of your past, you've got to let go. You've got to surrender and move forward on the path that you're now on. I want to point something out here. Up here is this little boy with his puppy. And the maturation that takes place here is obvious because now he's a grown man with a grown dog. Now, obviously, it's not the same dog, right? But it's likely the same person with the same kind of dog, but the dog is an adult version. He is the adult version. It's about maturing and growing. And that's what's happening for you right now. This is moving you to a place of growth and maturing so that you can engage in what it is that you love. Okay, Five of Wands. This is reaching for that which isn't supposed to be yours. This is conflict. This is change. The conflict here is this guy not wanting to let this out of his sight. This is becoming the one that got away, and he's reaching for it. It's like, I had you once. You're not getting away. But look at what he's had to fight past all of these guys to get to this point. He's not on stable ground. He can't quite reach it. Now, if he can get up onto this wand with both feet, he can reach it, but he's probably going to topple over because there is nothing holding that wand in place. It's just, this guy's got one hand on it. That's it. This is that life that this is talking about, right? Conforming and posing while doing things we have no passion for. It's time to let go of something and move forward on a path that makes you happy. A path that you do have a passion for and a love for. Now we're going to get Gaia Oracle cards. Sacred Journey, card 22. It does not break down because it's considered an Ascended Master's number. Sacred Journey, life cycles, family, and transformation. Absolutely. This is all about a cycle, and it's supposed to come to an end, whatever this is. And you are needing to transform and move out of it. This is on top of the Two of Pentacles and the Devil. Everything's up in the air. Everything is so uncertain and unstable and unsteady. And partly because you are going through a transformation, and this cycle is trying to come to an end. It's trying to close out. Card number 3, it's all about your growth and your evolution. Harmony, we were just talking about that. Harmony and balance. Power, self-confidence, and productivity. Now this sits on top of the Devil and the Six of Cups. It's about gaining back your power, stepping into your own power, finding the harmony and the balance in moving in the direction that you want to move in, having the self-confidence to go after what it is that you really want. And it could be someone from the past. Maybe the situation or they have matured, whether this is a situation for you or a person. Maybe it's cycled and it's now ready, or they are ready. Card number 40, which breaks down to a 4. This is all about foundations and stability. And this is you building that very solid foundation so that you can build on it. And it's not going to break down and fall away and crumble to dust. This is the yin yang card. Again, creating harmony through balance. This is all about harmony and balance. This is on top of the 6 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. When you look at this card, there is no harmony or balance here. None. This is chaos. There isn't even any order there. It's just each for his own. And look at this guy's trying to get what you want. The conflict. So, like I said, this is on top of 6 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. It's about reaching that maturity, that level of knowing what's important in life, what's important to you, and moving forward toward it. But in a balanced and harmonious way, not this way, not that way. Okay, now we're going to get healing yourself, self-healing, whatever it's called. I think it's heal yourself, actually. Card 26 breaks down to an 8. It's all about your abundance, your happiness, love, letting go. And we've already talked about that. It is definitely about letting go of that which you believed was going to be there forever, or whatever you believed you could have. It's not for you. It's out of reach for a reason. Now this sits on top of the Sacred Journey card and the Harmony card. You've got to let go and surrender and move in the direction you're being guided in. Card 24 breaks down to a 6. It is all about love, self-love. It's likely that your growth and your transformation at this point in time is all about self-love. You know, going after what it is that you want, that is a form of self-love. Doing for you what you love to do, what you want to do, being who you want to be, stepping into your own power, taking back your power, not being restricted or constricted by anything or anyone. Not being governed by, you know, something dangling in front of you. That's what the devil does. And that creates the uncertainty. Okay. Now we're going to get an Island Time Wellness card. Something that just is coming through to me right now that I need to share. I don't know who needs to hear this, but so many times you hear somebody say, yeah, you know, I walked away from my 30-year-long marriage. It was the hardest thing I ever did. And when the other person says to them, and how did that make you feel? They will say, it hurt like hell. It was the hardest thing I ever did. But it was also the best move I ever made. You don't see it in the moment. And that's where this comes in. right? We get complacent. We get comfortable with where we're at, even though it doesn't feel great anymore. It's just, it's easier to stay put. And you're being asked to accept that this is not working out for a reason, because you are no longer passionate. You are no longer happy there. It's time to move on, because there's another place coming for you where you are going to be happy. You're going to be ecstatic. You're going to love everything about your life. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. That's the Two of Pentacles. It's the uncertainty. This is the fear that steps in when something ends that you believed would be there forever. Whether it's a situation or a person, like I said. It's that loss, that feeling of loss that creates that anxiety and the fear and the dread that, oh my God, how can I be without this or without them? I'll never find another one, or you know what I mean? But you do. We always do. I walked away from a 30-year-long marriage. I thought I was going to be unhappy and alone the rest of my life. But I haven't been. I'm happier now than I ever was in that marriage, to be honest. Best move I ever made. Hardest move I ever made, but the best move. And I absolutely love my life now. I'm single, but that's okay, because I'm in a place where I'm okay being on my own. I don't need another person to be happy. Okay. So now we get down to the nitty-gritty here. I feel like for a lot of you, this is a relationship that's coming to an end or has come to an end. Now, if you're in a great relationship and it feels wonderful and things are moving along perfectly and you're crazy in love, and this is not your message, okay? I'm not, Spirit is not saying dump this person. You already know, because this has either already ended or it's in the ending phase, okay? Because you're moving toward your twin flame. You're not with your twin right now, Libra, or you weren't with your twin, and it's time. It's time for you to come together with your twin. That's why this separation had to take place, or has to take place. Some of you aren't separated yet. Some of you are right on the edge of that. Others of you are separated, and you're in that loss and grief stage. Okay, now we're going to get a Just Ask Oracle card. Not a good idea right now. Whatever it is you've been thinking about, you've been considering, and you've been wondering, it doesn't mean it's not a good idea, period. It just means right now is not the right timing. So hold off, is what Spirit is saying. You can do what you want, Libra, but Spirit's guidance here is hold off. Okay, now we're going to get a Whispers of Love card. Oh, it's beautiful. Card 16 breaks down to a 7. Again, it's divinity. This is so divinely guided, all of this. And well, of course it is, because Spirit is putting you on this path, leading you in the direction of love. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. That'll help you get through what you're going through. I feel for you, Libra. It's never easy to go through separation. Whether it's just a relationship, I don't mean to say just, whether it's a relationship that's, you're committed to each other, but you're not married or engaged or living together. It doesn't matter. Separation is separation. It's painful. It's difficult. It leads you to that place of where you're at right now, uncertainty. You have no clue where your life is headed. But I can tell you it's going someplace good. You are moving into a place of loving yourself more than the need to keep someone or something in your life that is no longer serving you. You're moving into a place of loving yourself enough that you know that you want to move in the direction that's best for you, the direction that you want to move in, not where everybody else thinks you should go. And you're going to realize, once you've healed from this to some degree, that you weren't happy. You were just complacent. Stuck in a situation because when you got in it and you were happy, you believed this was the place you were going to be the rest of your life. But it's not. And it's okay, because you're headed toward a twin flame. This is going to be better than anything you've ever experienced in your life to date. Okay, I want to ask your guides and spirit how we can help you. What can Libra do, be, think, and or feel to move through this, to heal from this, and move toward their twin and find the self-love and the love that's all around them. I'm going to do that in the extended. The link is down below. Those of you that are going over, I'll see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I will see you next time.